Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I mean, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Nivan?
I'm good. What are we doing?
Good evening, Kyra.
What are we doing?
Today I'm going to show you how to make some cards because now Diwali is going to come around. Do you make cards for your friends and family? Have you have any of you made cards and sent out to your family?
No.
No. Okay. So maybe this year you can. All right. So today I want to show you how to make some easy cards on which you can write a message like Happy Diwali, or just a general card also. Sometimes you could use it for a birthday or any sorts of events like that. So what I need from you are maybe some loose papers. Do you have some loose papers or drawing papers that you can fold?
Will A4 work?
A4, but cut into at least half so that we have A5 that we will fold and make cards out of.
How will you cut it? How do I cut it into half? Like, could you show me?
You can just tear it. So you have to fold the paper. I'm going to show you how to do that. So those of you who have extra paper, just bring it around and I'll show you how you can cut it as well. Good evening.
Sorry, I was just checking where the room door closed. It turns out my cat Coco is inside this.
Okay, here's my paper. This is the size of my book. See, this is our A4 size book. And I have loose sheets of this size. You could get any color card paper also.
Ma'am?
We are going to color on it with watercolor or color pencils. Anything that your colors can work on, bring that paper. So don't get very dark paper. Yes.
What about crayons?
Crayons also. Yeah. Okay, so here's how you can make the card. First, fold your paper in half and make sure that the corners meet and the edges touch. Yes,
Does it need to be A4?
you can use A4, but you have to cut it in half because an A4 card would be too big. This becomes an A4 card. This is a very big card. You don't need that big. And then you fold it. Use your nails to slowly crease the card, sorry, the paper, and then also fold it in the other direction. So you know how paper is made, right? There are all sorts of fibers that are meshed with each other. Then when you fold the fibers, they break so that when you have to tear it, it tears a lot easier. So now hold one side, your left side, and from the right, using the right hand corner, just pull away. Don't take it up.
When you pull away, it will be better.
Just pull away, and the broken fibers will just allow the paper to tear. Do it very gently.
No, nothing will
Make
happen.
sure that it's folded in both directions first. Then when you get this half paper, then fold that half, just one of them. Huh? This is one. And then the other one, we'll make something else. Here's one card. And for the other card, the other half, instead of folding it in half, you can fold it from two sides. And you don't overlap it, just keep next to each other. So if you have a sticker or something, you can paste on this, and then this can be opened up. And it's okay if it's not equal, that's fine.
Ma'am, this is good.
I think so, yeah, that looks good.
Mom, I just joined. What are we doing?
We are making cards. So I need you to get some loose sheet, A4 size sheets, which you can cut in half or tear in half, and fold one in half and fold one like with two flaps, so like a cupboard.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So for the first card, everyone's ready with your papers?
Yeah.
Okay, just wait for 2 minutes. Abdul has just joined.
Mom,
Yes.
I'm going. I can't do it.
You can't tear the paper.
Why do you want to cut? This is all you need. Correct.
You just fold it. One you have to just fold in half.
No. You just when
Don't cut it. And the other one you fold like this, like two doors. So I have two cards. Okay. Okay. Now for the first card, Abdul, we are making cards today. So if you have loose paper, can you just cut one paper in half and then fold one paper as a card? And you can use the paper from your book, from your drawing book. So the card has to be about this size. Your hand should fit inside it. If it is any bigger, so suppose I take this and I fold it in half. Both my hands are fitting. This is very big. This is a very big card. We don't want that. We want cards that one hand can fit in. Even your small hands will fit in about so much. All right. Now, we are going to fill this whole page up with different shaped flowers. You can make them complicated or you can make them simple also. But you should make one shape in the center where you are going to write Happy Diwali. So use a pencil and just make something like an oval shape in the center, as much in the center as you can. And make it pretty big. You know your handwriting, how big you need to write Happy Diwali. So wait, turn this around. Turn it around. We will first write Happy Diwali. So somewhere in the center, just write Diwali very nicely. Not at the top, just below the center. This is how we'll do it. Yes, this is better.
Mom, how do we need to do it? I don't get it.
So I've written Diwali, and then just above that, just above these spaces between the letters, I'm going to write happy. And keep some distance between the letters.
And we have to do it like this over here.
Right now, do it like this. And then afterwards, you can change the design and make whatever you want. After you've written this, now we can make an oval shape. And don't worry about the oval in the back. Don't erase it. In this, you can write your name. So I will write from Aditi.
I'm writing Ram. I'm writing from Summer.
Okay, yes, please write from Summer. Don't make your card from me. Okay, now we know how much space we have.
From one side away.
Okay, Mama. Fine.
Okay, is everyone with me? We can go slowly. You don't have to rush.
Because you have to rush because why? Because you are still ahead of you.
No, write slowly. It's okay.
I'm finished with
Um,
writing from
Prachi, let Nivan do it. Don't do it for
He's
him.
doing it. He's doing it. Just had it all out of proportion. So I just
He'll do it fine. Okay, now all of you, I'm sure you know how to draw flowers. So if you don't know, just use your book and draw some flowers just for practice. You can draw a flower like this.
I'm gonna start copying you.
Okay, copy me. I don't mind. See, this is one kind of flower. We'll draw 4 or 5 different types of flowers. And don't erase your flowers. Whatever you draw over here, keep them unerased. If you think you've made a mistake, draw somewhere else.
I'm gonna erase.
Another one.
I'm gonna start erasing.
If you erase, then you will not learn. Erasing is very bad for learning.
I'm trying to make it better.
But
Because
if you make the second one, that's better. Anyway, you're going to draw it again. Make it next to this one. Don't erase.
Mama made one flower. Now what do I do?
Wait. I'm just waiting for everyone else also to finish.
Ma'am, I made the flowers and I erased it and drawn it nicely.
Yeah, your second flower will always be good. But don't erase the first one. You can always learn from the first flower. You should always keep it.
What do we do after writing Happy Diwali?
After Happy Diwali, see, I've just made this, but wait for the design. Now the next flower, you can make it like this.
Miracle style. And where do we have
See,
to write from the dash?
wait, I'll show you. Let's do the flowers first. For the next one, make like a C shape. And in the C shape, you will make petals. See, I can make more. I can make one more. And I can also make petals like that. I can make 2 petals and then 1 petal in the middle. And then for these, you can make stalks with leaves. Okay. Then, is everyone done with these tulip-like flowers? Okay. For the next one, we're going to make marigold. So for the marigold, you start off with, you don't make a center. You can just make a flower like that in the center. And then you just keep making this shape around it. And you keep going round and round and round. Just making a shape of a petal. Some will be big, some will be small. And you just keep going round and round and round. And then if you want, you can stop and then make another round. If you want here, you can stop. Or you can just keep going round and round in a circle. This is marigold.
Have to copy who?
You want to copy me? Copy me.
I can't see it up.
You can't see?
Ma'am, this is how my marigold looks. Look, something like this.
See? Okay. So your marigold, you just,
Ma'am,
can you see how mine is looking? One? See, you keep making small petals.
yeah, I can see.
Yeah, but your flower is also looking
Oh.
nice. It may not be a marigold, but it's fine. Let it be. It looks nice. Okay, then we have, then what other flowers? We can have some imaginary flowers also, like how Nivan has made a flower that's quite nice. I'll show everybody all the imaginary flowers here. So suppose you make a flower like that. His design, he just makes more petals on the same petals. See what a nice idea this is also. And you make a big flower with these kinds of petals. Kyra, don't erase so much. Please use another pencil. Throw that pencil away.
Or you can sharpen it.
No, she has a pencil with an eraser. She keeps erasing. Erasing is very bad for learning. If you want to learn fast, you have to stop erasing.
Why have to stop erasing?
Because anyway, you're going to draw again. If you forget what mistake you made, then you will make the same mistake again. But if you see it, you say, wait a minute, I want to draw something different. And this is what I should not do. You will always remember it and then you'll move faster. Otherwise, you'll keep making mistakes. Okay, now here's another imaginary flower. You can start from the center. Make some easy petals going round and round. Some will be big, some will be small. You don't worry about that.
I'm erasing a bit.
And then you make these lines coming from the center. And then you make more petals outside of this. And fill up the outside. And I can make more like that if I want.
Ma'am,
Yes.
this was what I used to do when I was small.
But wasn't it nice? I still like to do these flowers. Even I used to do this when I was small.
The line. Yeah.
Now to all of these, we can draw some simple leaves also. Like for the marigold, we can draw leaves. You know how marigold leaves are? Look at this.
I made a flower by myself.
Oh, very nice. That's a lovely imaginary thing. See, for marigold leaves are like that. You draw a shape like that, and then you draw thin leaves around it. This is how marigold leaves look. But you can draw big leaves also. Like for this one, you can draw like that. Or you can draw a leaf like this, 2 leaves. But leaves are very good because they fill up the design. Now there's one more flower I want to show you.
Ma'am.
Yes. Yeah. You started filling up on the card already, Niva. We can wait. You can first draw in rough and then you can move ahead. Okay, next. So I want to show you how to draw something like a rose. Look at how it started. Start with drawing a 6. 1 second, huh, kids?
Are we going to cover the whole page with flowers?
Yes, we're going to do that. Okay, now look at this. I'm first going to draw a 6 like that. Okay, draw this rose with me. Draw a 6. Then,
If it's wrong, just erase it and do it again.
no, if it's wrong, do it again. Don't erase. Don't waste time in erasing. Just do it again.
I erased it.
Then you will learn slower. If you erase, it's up to you. See, you know how well I draw. You think I draw well, na? I don't erase. So if you want to learn to draw like me, then sooner or later you should stop erasing.
Why?
Because you learn faster. Trust me, I learned like that. Okay, now after you draw the 6, see this end which is free. This is not touching anything. You take this end and come and put it over here. Somewhere, touch it onto that line. And then from this bump over here, you will draw all more and more C shapes like that. And then between 2 petals, you will draw more C shapes. And you will also overlap.
Let's cover this one with the whole tree.
You can still cover the whole card with this.
But it's the paper is too big for us to do it, and color also.
We'll see now, I'll show you. Now for this flower, you can take a leaf out like that. That's the middle of the leaf and make zigzag lines. So it looks like a rose.
Yeah, very lovely. Mine was wrong, so I was just erasing it and correcting it again.
Okay. Now for the zigzag, if you feel you find it confusing, you can also make a zigzag like that. See, I'll make the center stem, vein. And see, I'll come down and then I zig out. And then I come down in a curved line and I zig out. And then I come out again. Same on the other side. You go down and then you go zig out. So zig because it makes a shape like a Z. And then down and zig outward and then come down. See? And you can just make 2 or 3 zigs. That's fine also. So you zig and zag and zig and zag, zig and zag. All right. Now we have enough flowers. Let us take each of these flowers. First, you take the big flower. Any big flower and put two of them on two corners. So I'm going to take this one first.
I'm taking.
I'm going to call this the dahlia. And this is the rose. And this flower is number 1 because it's imaginary flower number 1. Okay. So this is how I'm drawing it. I'm drawing the circle of the flower somewhere inside a little bit.
I'm also doing the same.
Please do the same. It'll look very nice. Trust me. And then I will draw big petals around it. So once you have practiced the flower in your rough book, on the card, you'll be able to make it very nicely. And this time round, we are not going to erase the lines. We are going to paint over the pencil lines. So you can make your pencil lines nice and dark so the flower can be seen. And I'm going to draw these lines because that makes the flower look very pretty and very busy and detailed. I'm going to draw the same flower on the bottom here, but if you've got more space somewhere else, you can draw it that way.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes. One sec. One sec. So here now I'm going to let my petal underlap the Happy Diwali oval. There's no such word as underlap. I'm just making it up. But I hope you understand what I mean.
ma'am,
Yes.
like this.
Yeah, correct. Go on. Very good.
But since I made, so can I like make some small flowers?
Yeah, make small flowers. Fill up the whole space.
Lemon.
And this card you can make for everything. You can make it for happy birthday, then happy first day of school, or get well soon. If some of your friends are ill, you can send it to them. Now we can make two small flowers. So I'm going to make a daisy over here. So daisies have got long petals. And remember that if your petals are going to the line, just draw part of the petal. Don't draw the whole petal.
I'm erasing.
Summer, if you're going to erase so much, you might as well just keep your paper blank.
And do it on another paper.
No, you finish this. It will look nice after it's finished. Don't keep erasing because the paper can spoil when you erase too much.
No, it will not.
Ma'am, look, I filled up the whole space.
Very good. Now just wait up till everyone else also finishes. And in the meantime, Nivan, if you want to invent some more flowers, use your book to draw some more ideas. You can always come up with more different types of flowers.
Yeah.
Instead of petals, can I make squares as the petals?
Yeah, of course. Why not? Your flowers. Now, someplace we can make a rose. I'm going to make 2 roses. One big one and one small one. Samar, I'm going to mute you for a bit. So what I'm saying is not lost. Okay, so see, I'll draw 6. And then I will start making these petals all overlapping. And then as we come outside a little bit, you will make larger and larger petals. I'm going to make another rose over here. So whatever flowers you've drawn before, those are going to be on top. Whatever flowers you're drawing afterwards, those are going to go behind the flowers.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I was trying to make a daisy and I invented a new flower.
Oh, really? Oh, good. That's nice. Let's see. Oh my, that is a lovely flower. That actually almost looks like a seashell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice. As artists, we have the freedom to invent anything we want. The more you imagine, the more fun it is for everyone. I'm loving my card. So many different flowers. It's very nice. Now, in some places, we can put the tulip, like a tulip can be sticking out from here. So I will put a tulip like this. And if there's any part of the tulip that's going out, let it go out of the paper like this.
Please look.
Sure. Like tulips, you can also draw small buds of flowers. So I can draw from here. I have some space on top here. So I'm going to draw two buds up here. So how is a bud drawn? You draw a small oval shape like that. And on that, you can draw two petals. Then this will look like a bud. Now, all the spaces that we have in between, we still need to fill them up. So here we can draw leaves. So wherever you find space now, you can just put different leaves. Some places where you have lots of space, you can put two leaves next to each other like that. Yeah.
Can we also add butterflies and honeybees?
Oh, why not? That's a great idea. So try to draw your leaves all going outward to the corners. And from the center, you can draw more buds. And also maybe some small leaves. So remember this, whenever you're drawing a picture like that, always distribute all your elements. Start drawing all over the place. First, all the big things and then the small things. And because we're drawing it very dark, try to not put your hand on top of the pencil. Always draw from the outside. Look at this, it's looking so pretty.
How is this looking?
Let's see. Let me just pin it and have a closer look. Yeah, very nice. But I think you still have lots of room around. Fill it up. Oh, very nice, Summer. It's looking beautiful. It's as pretty as my card. I think you still have some space here. Why don't you fill some more flowers over here?
Who is someone?
Mom, look.
Let's see. Who's that? Abir? I'm gonna pin your picture to see. Oh my, very nice. Do you want to draw the leaves now, Abir? Beautiful flowers. I really like. Nice, strong line. Very good. Nivan, you can fill up more, draw more flowers. There should be very little space between flowers. And you can repeat the flowers again.
Ma'am, can you have a look at mine?
Let's see. Ragini. Ah, very nice.
Ma'am, why did you mute me?
I didn't know who's in somebody's background, someone was coughing. So I thought I'd mute so that we are not all disturbed by it. Okay. Shall we make the second card now? The second card, I want to make it more.
Ma'am, what do we do inside this card? What do we do inside the card?
Inside what card?
This current card that you made, why are we just filling up the cover page? Should we make inside it?
No, inside you have to write your own personal message. We always only design the outside. Now, but let's do the second one also, then we can color the two together. For the second card, now this is like a surprise card. So we'll make a diya. I'm going to show you how to make a diya with a light. And then when it opens up, you can make an explosion of fireworks or even more light. So let me first show you how to make a diya. Okay, shall we try this? Everyone ready? Take your book. Don't make it directly on the card. I don't want you to erase on the card at all. So first practice in the book. All right, we are going to make the diya this big and we're going to start from the bottom, not from the top. So we're going to start at the bottom. We are going to draw like a sideways, a sleeping C shape. This is the bottom of the U. And then we're going to draw two shapes exactly like that, coming towards the center. And if they're not even or equal, that's okay. Because sometimes when you look at a diya from the side, you see this center moving to the left or the right. Then we will draw a nice big flame. And this flame has, you can draw even 2-3 parts so that it looks like it's glowing. And now obviously our diya is not going to be pointy like that. So here you can take a line and go around the diya and finish it up. So it looks like a nice bowl which has got a beak. Now you can draw all shapes of diyas like that. Sometimes diyas are flat. And then you can draw same shape like this. You can draw a smaller flame if you want. And then take this around the flame and join it up here. Oh, who's that, Nivan? That's your cat? Your cat
Yeah.
wants to draw.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, put it back. This loose. Inside. Stop.
Okay, is everyone okay with drawing the diya? You can draw it easily. Okay, now see, here's a fun bit. Here we are going to draw.
Ma'am, look. Look, ma'am.
Very cute. Is she enjoying that?
In there. In there. In there. In there. In there.
Okay.
Look. Look.
All right. Now here for the second card, remember we had made this fold like that. In the center, we had an opening. So we are going to make from the opening, wait, we have to carefully make our diya around the opening like that. I'll just remove my book. Keep the card closed.
Ma'am, how to make the diya?
I showed you.
Please can you once show me again?
No, wait, I can't go back now. So just pay attention. Try drawing this on in the book first and then draw it on the card. All right, so we've drawn this shape and then we will draw this U shape coming right to the center of the card itself. So see what's going to happen? When we open the card, the diya is going to open. And from this, we will draw the flame and draw a nice, beautiful, big flame. So you have to very carefully keep the diya closed. Oh, sorry, not the diya, the card closed. And now here, now my diya has become really tall. So my oval from behind is going to not go through the flame. Now we can also make a design on the diya itself. This usually looks very pretty. And then you can make these lines to show the diya glowing, and the same lines on the left, all around our diya. See how pretty? Now when it opens, we can write Happy Diwali. So here you can write, again, write Diwali first, and you can write it really big also. So I'm going to write a big Diwali. And write big happy above. And if you want this to look like fireworks, this is how you do it. You draw all these lines coming from the center outward and falling down. Have you seen fireworks, how they come and fall down? And then you can draw stars at the base of the lines. Just in a few places you can draw. You can also draw circles if you want. See, like that. And then you can also draw these lines coming like this. Big line, small line, small line. Big, small, small, small. Big, small, small, small. So this is how our card will look. This looks nice and sober, and then when we open, there's like a big explosion of color and letters. Okay, so these are our two cards. Now we can color them any way we want to. So for the flowers, always paint the light colors first and then the dark colors. So I'm using a paintbrush, but I'm using a big paintbrush so I can color large areas. And I like my flowers very colorful. So first thing I'm going to do is paint the middle part yellow so it looks nice and happy. Whenever you're painting, remember, if you don't want your paint to mix, wait for the color to dry before you paint next to it. Now the next flower I'm painting is the daisy. For this daisy, I'm going to keep the center yellow and the petals, I'm going to keep them white. Then I will take an orange. So mixing my yellow next to my red and making an orange. And I'm painting this flower with orange. Now here's the fun bit. I'm not painting just the flower. I'm just going to make a circle around this. So some of my color is actually going to come outside of the flower. I'm going to paint it carefully around the circle, but around the flower, I'm going to keep it very loose. I'm going to take a deep color and put it in the center. Now here's the fun bit. When I put this deep red color in the center, because some of my paint has not dried, it's going to go inside the petals and it's going to look very nice. I'm going to drop in some extra paint. Now you can do this with crayons, where of course it's not wet, but you can add some color to your flower, some different colors also. Painting the rose. Now, when you come towards the edge, lift the edge to paint so that the paint does not go on the inside. Otherwise, you can always take a sheet of paper and keep it just underneath the edge so that you can protect that edge. And always hold your paper when you're painting. Yes. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Nice. You made people also on your card. Wonderful. Now for my small buds, I'm going to paint the center yellow. And then after they dry, I'm going to paint the petals red. What should we paint? My tulips. I think I'll make the tulips purple. How's everyone doing? Are you doing okay?
इतना काटते हैं।
Okay, now after painting the flowers, you can paint the leaves very carefully. So here I want you to not be afraid of the color going out of the line a little bit, because with flowers it looks very nice. Even if a little bit of the color goes outside of the boundary of that we've drawn, the lines that we've drawn, they do tend to look quite charming. See, it looks nice. So of course I'm trying not to take, not for that color to not go inside other flowers. But even if it does, it's okay. I quite like when colors go into each other. You have to just be very careful that you don't smudge the color. So be careful when you are holding the paper so that you don't land up putting your fingers on wet paint. Now I'm quite comfortable painting even small things with big brushes. But if you're not, then you can use a small brush to paint small things and big brushes to paint big things. Now, who can you send these cards to? Do you know how to send cards to people? You can mail them. You can put them in an envelope.
Post.
Yeah, you can send them by post.
I'm going to send this to Rajasthan.
Very good. Who's in Rajasthan?
My family.
Very good.
I think I'm gonna send my card to my friend.
Yes, very nice. Okay, now here's another thing you can do. After you've finished painting, especially with watercolor, you can go over some of the lines with a thin brush so that you get more patterns.
Ma'am, is it fine if I color the center and all the same color?
Yeah, you can choose your own colors, whichever color.
Leave.
Now, even I'm going to paint the next one also, but don't rush into it. So I'm leaving this here and I'm showing you the other. I often do this. I paint more than one card or one painting.
Aditi auntie, Aditi ma'am,
Yes.
what color set do I have to make, by the way?
What
Most
colors? Sorry, what was it?
What color set do I have to get? Like,
No, don't get anything right now. Just use
should
what.
I get that color set which you have?
No, don't get anything in the beginning. I want you to first make lots of art and then buy. Don't buy before you make anything.
Ma'am,
Yes. Let's
can
see.
I leave?
Abdul, you want to leave? Okay, yes, you can leave.
I am not feeling that.
Oh, yeah, okay, go ahead. Leave, no problem. Rest some, sleep some, so you'll feel better.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, let's
Can I
see.
show you?
Oh, wow, so pretty. Let me pin it so I can take a closer look. Very nice, very nice. I think you can fill up even more. I think you'll be able to make a lot more cards like that, no? Lovely, very nice.
I can't see.
You can't see? Let me pin mine. Can you see it now?
I can't see your card, your first one.
My first card is here. Here's one more fun thing we can do. You can also very carefully color on top of the Happy Diwali. Now that we've written it in pencil, we can see the lines, so we don't have to worry about how to draw. And then I'm going to take a little bit of orange also, a light red. Since I've written Happy Diwali in a red color, I'm going to take some just deep orange color and I'm going to make just a few dots around, first on all four sides, then in the middle. And then in the middle of that middle, this is the best way to distribute your dots. Don't these dots look like diyas? Then in between all of these spaces. And if you're not comfortable making these dots with a brush, you can always make them with color pencil or sketch pens or crayons. Good, we can make the next.
That's mine.
Yes, we can make the other card next week. Wow, that is lovely. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so those who finished the first card, you can leave if you want. And this card we can continue next week. Let's do it properly. We don't want to rush making the second card also. And then I can show you one more card if we want, if we have the time.
Before we check the third card, please have to please check the time, what time it is.
Yes, correct.
I'm in a rush to finish my card today. In a rush.
Sure, because even I usually am in a rush because I love to see my finished cards and I'm loving this card. See, and in the back, I also have my name. So remember how we done this? First, you write Happy Diwali, then you make the oval around it, and then you decorate it. Now you can think of all other decorations also for Diwali. You can think of, you could probably make lights, you can make lanterns, you can make food and sweets, everything you can make around like that.
Ma'am,
Yes.
see.
Oh, let's see, who's that? Is that a bead? Oh, very nice. I think that's awesome. Good job.
Ma'am,
Yes.
how is this?
Okay, good. It's going well. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to fill up some more dots in between. Some orange dots. I really like these orange dots. All right, so that's all for today. Those of you who finished, who need to leave, can leave. Some of you must be very tired. Today you sat through the whole class. That's awesome.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at this.
Oh, wow. 1 minute, let me pin it so we can all see it better. Oh,
Can we please color left three flowers, the four flowers now?
very nice. Can I see it again?
Are we going to complete it now?
You can complete this later. See, on your flowers, you have these, you can put green leaves on the other side. And you can complete that.
I have to send it. I have to send it on Saturday before my Sunday comes.
All right, so
I have to send it to the postman. The postman will take it. He will put it in his bag and he will send it and he will put it through the window and they will see that I have given the card.
yes, he will. Yes. Okay, so you want to leave now, Samar?
Yes, I'm really tired.
I can imagine. Good you waited, but through the entire class. Thank you. I'll
Bye.
see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
We also want to leave.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.
Everyone is going. Say bye-bye. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, Naman.
Bye, ma'am.
Shall I end the session? Abir, you're done?
No.
We can finish it later. Say thank you.
Do you have any questions? Do you need me to help you? I can wait and help you. Okay. So you'll finish it on your own? Okay. All right. The next week we'll make the other card. Okay. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kaira.